Hi, welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. So I hope everyone had a great week. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been vlogging every day. So isn't this pretty? This is with Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, and Gorgeous Grape. And this was our Glimmer Gals color challenge this month. So it says it's March, but our they kind of it runs middle of the month. So from like our meeting is like mid-March to April, so my meeting is actually tonight, so I had to get it done. So I got that done last week. Isn't that so pretty? It's a great color challenge that Miss Lorraine gave us. I did a cute quick this lovely poem, Nature's Poem DSP, Thinking of You card, which is lovely. And then on Saturday I did my global design project card, and I've moved it. I was posting them on Sunday, but now I'm posting them on Saturday because last week I missed the deadline, so I'm doing it on Saturday, and it actually got a special mention this week, which is pretty exciting, as well as on Split Coast Stampers, which is a great resource if you ever need card ideas. If you guys don't know about Split Coast Stampers, it's pretty awesome. It's just splitcoaststampers.com, and it's demonstrators as well as, customers, and it has great resources for cards. But I got a CAS, which I think is clean and simple, a favorite of the week, which is awesome with this cute little card. And then on Sunday I've started my new stash Sundays, so I'm going to pull out something from my stash that I love, and I just absolutely adore the Garden in Bloom set. And as soon as I saw this DSP, this is the Share What You Love DSP, I knew, because look at it, it's so close. This flower is so close to that. So this is actually, I stamped this. It didn't actually come from this DSP, but it looks super close, right? So anyway, that's Sunday. So if anybody has a, hi Ann, if anybody has any stamp sets, and if I actually might have them, I will totally make a card. And love to see your guys' cards of stuff that's in your stash that you still love and keep using. So news, we have last week we started our lovely Stampin' Up! Storage, which is pretty awesome. Although we've already sold out of our supply of the open storage cube, so we'll get more. This is going to be in the next catalog, and the open storage cube will be back in stock July. So hopefully, but they still have a bunch of the other ones, and I should get my package tonight, which I'm very excited about, which will be super sick. But if you go on to my site, you can see that you can download this configuration chart. Will let you see the different pieces that you might use and how you might use them. I can't wait to get the blends, because my blends are in a storage tub, and I totally can't wait to use that. So you can download both the price list, because these are really great prices. They're not really expensive. And the configuration chart on my blog, so you guys can see those. Okay, and I can't wait to next week. So Thursday is on, we're going to travel on Thursday to Texas, and so Saturday is on stage, where we're going to get a chance to see the new catalog, which is super excited. Okay, so on my blog today, I have this pretty card with the two Retiring in Colors Powder Pink, as well as the Berry Burst, and I paired it with the Highland Heather. And this pretty ribbon is the Powder Pink Shimmer ribbon, which is really, really pretty. And I actually made two different ones. And the only difference really is this one I used a big butterfly on the inside and on the back. And then on this one, I have a little butterfly on the inside and the back. So we can decide when we're making it which one we want to do. But that's the card we're going to make today. And that is with the Butterfly Gala bundle, which is this gorgeous set of all these butterflies, and the punch, which we're so excited is back in stock, and the Beauty of Bounce. Now, the Beauty of Bounce also comes in a bundle, but it has a great framelit set, but I'm not using that today. I'm just going to use this because I love these circles. So we're just actually going to use the circles from this set today. They're super cute. I love them. Anyway, okay, so let's get stamping. So let me see if I can move this out of the way. So one of the things that I did that was different for this card is I'm actually going to emboss just the top, dry emboss with my Settle embossing folder, just the top of this, of the cards. So this is what it looks like. So I'm using the powder pink, and I've already cut it. It's 8.5 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5.5. And I'm going to actually move my Big Shot into camera. I have a lovely new stand my husband made me over the weekend, so I can show you guys. Get that out of the way. There we go. Okay, so when you're using one of the embossing folders, I'm using the big embossing Settle. So it's the dynamic, so it's the big fat one. So you only need to use one of your plates and your regular Big Shot platform. And so I've already got it scored. So I am going to, when I put it in, and make sure you get it all the way in. So I actually go a little bit over the crease. So I don't know if you guys can see the crease, because it's okay if a little bit of the texture is on the back side. I just don't want any of the edge to be on the front. So I usually go a little bit over. If you're really good, you can put it right on the crease. I always just put it a little bit more. So I close it like that. I'm going to run it through my Big Shot. So you can see how the flap's still sticking out of the back right here. And just pull that through. Move my, and there you go. See, I've only actually embossed the very front piece of our cardstock. So move that out of the way. Okay, so I've just dry embossed with the Settle embossing folder. And I'm going to go ahead and use my bone folder to make the crease. Ooh, and you guys see my pretty floral. This is half of it, but you can actually get this grid paper now in the online store, which is super exciting. Okay, so I didn't mess it up. I made a couple extra in case I messed up. Okay, so I love this Settle embossing texture, which I've done a bunch of times. Like, I love it. So I also dry embossed with a Settle the berry pink, oh no, I think I cut the wrong size. I must have I grabbed the wrong size. So it's always kind of a crazy morning. So my husband actually came home sick today, and then I had to go. My daughter picked her up. Luckily my friend was able to bring her home, and she's homesick today as well. I'm a little discombobulated. Okay, so I have to emboss the cardstock at 5.5 by 4. And I guess I totally cut, this is the same size as the little piece. So I'm going to cut another one. So it's 5 1/4. What did I do it the wrong way? 5 1/4. And by 4. There we go. Muy bien. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. And then get my Big Shot. My husband, I bought one of these really cute rolling carts from Target. And then my husband made me this gorgeous wood platform to go on the top. So it's easy for me to get access to my Big Shot. So again, I did all of the layers with the Settle embossing folder. So now I'm going to run my Berry Burst in my Settle's embossing folder. Swoosh. It's so easy. Side. Hitting the metal. There we go. Alright, muy bien. Okay, so this is the right size. So I got the Berry Burst to go on top of my pretty powder pink. And then I also cut, and I did actually cut this one right, my Embossed Highland Heather piece, which is 5 by 3.5. And then I have, this is going to be my white. So next I need to stamp my my pretty, and this is what it's gonna look like if I just sat down onto my cutting tool. Set this back in here. Okay, so so the colors I'm using is the Highland Heather and the Powder Pink and the Berry Burst. And I love Berry Burst. I mean, I'm really going to be sad to see all of these, all of the ink colors go, because I use all of them. I love them all. I was thinking the Tangled Tide was my favorite, but I don't know, I love Berry Burst too. It's going to be hard to say goodbye. So I'm going to start with the circles from the Beauty Abounds, and I'm going to use the big circles. I'm going to use in the Powder Pink, and I'm just going to go down the middle. These gorgeous. Like, I love these bubbles. It's such a great, well, I guess they're not bubbles. They might be just circles. I don't know. Okay, let's rinse that out. And then I'm going to use, close my pad, Highland Heather. And then I kind of, see how I kind of went in that pattern on the way down? I'm going to do the other way with the Highland Heather. Just kind of put them in so kind of making a stripe down the middle. Isn't that pretty? Just like that. Super easy, super quick, just super awesome. Okay, and then we're going to stamp the sentiment in the Berry Burst. And the sentiment I'm going to use is also from the beautiful Butterfly Gala. It's this "Thank you so very much." I just love this sentiment. It's super cute. Super cute. Okay. And now this is a photopolymer. And I'm going to go ahead and use my stamp pad. It's piercing matte. And I've cut mine in half. So here's my block. Get that on there nice. And I'm going to use the Berry Burst. And put that right here on the bottom. Nice. Lovely. Yeah, I'm totally going to miss these. I know we're going to have some super awesome new ink colors, because their colors are always awesome. But I have a hard time saying goodbye. So I'm using them as much as I can. Probably as much as we did when we first got them. Anyway, I love that. So that's super sweet and easy. And the Berry Burst is really readable over the top, which is awesome. Okay, so then I'm going to glue my pieces down. So I'm going to glue the Highland Heather. I'm going to glue all of these together, and then I'm going to put the ribbon on. So let's get out my glue. I use my Tombow adhesive, multi-adhesive glue. Just really nice. And I just kind of swirl it on. You don't want to get too much glue so that it spooges out, but you want enough glue that it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. And then I'm going to put it on to my Highland Heather embossed piece. Just like that. Nice. So pretty. I love Highland Heather too. I am so glad we got purples. And I cannot wait to see what we're going to get next in the next in color set. I wonder if we'll get any more purple. Okay, and then here's the Berry Burst. And so the Berry Burst is a little bit wider than it is long. I liked having that extra panel, an extra bit of the Berry Burst showing. Did I get that on straight? There we go. Now I did see, now I got a little bit of the spooge, but like I said, I just wipe it with my finger. And then I have my lovely eraser. So the glue will dry clear, but it will be shiny, which is why I like to use my eraser and take it off, because it is shiny. Okay, and then I'm going to make use my ribbon, and like I said, I'm using the Powder Pink shimmer ribbon. Isn't this pretty? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous ribbon. So I'm going to just cut it like that, just so that it wraps. And then I find it easier, I'll use my glue dots, and I find it easier if I just put one glue dot on the inside of both sides of my ribbon. And then I can wrap it around, not too close. I don't waste a lot of ribbon. Just like that. And then I like to keep the ribbon that's where your weak spot is when you're gluing it down. So always add another little glue dot really close to the edge on the back. And then I can glue this to my card front. So get out my glue. Anyway, so I hope everything's going well with you guys. Everybody get some crafting in. Like I said, I have my Glimmer Gals, which is my upline reading, and we do a swap. So I was busy trying to do swaps before my hubby came home sick, and then my daughter called. She was sick. She was out on Friday, not feeling great, so I kept her home. They're doing testing all week. Well, they did testing most of last week, and they're going to do more testing tomorrow. But man, her allergies, my allergies are really kicking my butt, but hers are pretty bad too, and she gets hives, which is horrible, and so when she gets too itchy, she just can't handle it anymore, poor thing, so she will need to come home before lunch. Okay, so when I wrap this, now this is a really stiff kind of ribbon, and there's a bunch of different colors. They have a black one that I love too, but it's pretty stiff, so I make sure I just have enough of a tail, and then I just go around and I keep it on the spool. And just do it like that. So, just like that. And work it a little bit. Get it tight. I like to work my ribbon a little bit so that it lays nice. There's a little bit of character. I don't like that. Okay, let me try it again. Hi, Wendy. Good morning. It's afternoon here, but I think you're in Australia, or it's really early. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Finally, I got it the right way. Awesome, awesome. I don't know how are you guys good at doing bows? I know that you can get those little bow makers. I would totally just lose it. I would never find it. Okay, so then you just cut off your ends. And then again, glue dots. So this is a little bit of a glue dot heavy card, because you need more glue dots to attach your ribbon, and I use a 2 on the bow. But before I put the bow down, I love my Pick a Tool. I get one glue dot and I just put it underneath my ribbon so that it attaches. That way my this ribbon doesn't flop. So there we go. Just like that. Sweet. Okay, so we're halfway there. Alright, so did I get that? I don't even know if I washed that or not. Do that. Okay, so now we're going to make our butterflies. Sweet. Okay, so let me put those away because we're going to need these blocks. And remember, these are the cling stamps, so you need to make sure you get underneath and lift because they are super sticky. Our cling stamps are super sticky. You can't just pull right up on it. You need to definitely get underneath to get them in. Oh, I love that set. I haven't used these as much as I wanted to. I was so excited with all the celebration stuff. I hadn't used it as much. Okay, so what's awesome about this set is you get 4 different kinds of butterflies. I think this is like the traditional monarch. Anyway, so I had never used this one before, so I went ahead and got that. I used that one, and it does double, so it matches up with our punch. Okay, so I'm going to do this one in Berry Burst, and for this card you need to stamp it 4 times. So I've already gone ahead and done it the first 3, so I can just do it the 4th time, so you guys don't have to watch me stamp all of them. Did I get that clean? Totally did. Let's Move that out of the way. I'm trying to be much better about putting my stamps away right away, because I've still lost that one. It still hasn't shown up yet. And my bunch of blossoms, which I love. The You Matter stamp. It just makes me sad. I can't find it. Anyway. Ooh, I think, what did I do with my mat? Here it is. Let me put this on there. I think I need my mat. Okay. So I'm going to stamp the butterfly in the Berry Burst. Make sure you get it on there really good. And then, of course, stamp your butterfly at the bottom of your page so it makes it easier to punch. And let me close that. And so what's also fun about these stamps is there are all kinds of pieces, which I love. Okay, so we have, so on the little wings, they have a bunch where you can actually do like half and half, but I used the full, and I used it with the powder pink. So use powder pink on the full wings. And stamp your little butterfly just like that. Super cute, super cute. And then this is the bottom, these little bottom, and again use the powder pink. As you can see how it's the little, and do that on the bottom. And then, let's close this up. We're going to use the Highland Heather with the top wings. So you can see the top wings. Actually, I don't need to use this block. This is the top wings. So yeah, so that would be this piece right here. So I just used this one with the bottom with the powder pink, and I'm going to use this one right here for the Highland Heather, and that's the one I colored in with the little butterfly with the powder pink. So I'm going to go ahead and use this with my Highland Heather. Muy bien. I like, with the fall polymer, it's lovely. You can really see what you're doing. So you can see it go on there. Pretty, gorgeous. You guys see that? Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Awesome. And then, of course, they have the little bitty bodies. So when you punch out with your punch, you can't use the antennas, will get cut off, but the body stays. So let's get my Berry Burst, and I'll do that with my body. So use the bigger body for the bigger butterfly. I just put that right there in the middle, just like that. And then the little bitty one, look how little that is, for our little butterfly. Just like that. Muy bien. So cute. This is such a cute set. So cute. So cute. I was so sad when I saw that all the butterflies were gone in the annual catalog, and then we had this plethora of fabulous butterflies in the Cajuns. So that's really exciting. So I wonder if we'll get more butterflies in the June. It'll be exciting. Okay. So here, and then you use your duet punch, which is now back in, and punch them out as they go flying. And you'll need 4. I'm going to go ahead, I'll just go ahead and use the big butterflies for the inside. And there we go. Okay, move this out of the way. So they come out pretty quick. Okay, so then I glue them together. So 2 of them I'm going to not glue together. So I'll save these 2 for the inside and the back. And these 2 I'll glue together. So they go pretty good. Glue pretty good together. So just put out a little bit of glue. And I really do like, you don't have to do it like this. I find that I really like it. It gives the butterflies weight to have the 2 pieces together. And then you can really, look at how it just gives it that really cool dimension to have the double-sided butterflies. I just love it. It's my new thing. I just love it. So put that together, and then also the little ones. Now the next part's going to be a little messy. I found I got glitter everywhere. So I'm going to use the Wink of Stella very liberally on my butterflies because I love Wink of Stella. There we go. Do do do. Oh, they're so sweet. I love these butterflies. Okay, so I put the glue away. So you use your bone folder to break you curl them down like that. So I'm going to use your butterfly or your bone folder between your thumb and the cardstock, and you just gently, just like what we did with the flower petals. You can do that with the butterfly, and then the stem is so nice. It just, or not the stem, the body piece. Look, it makes a great little body piece. You can do that, so that's nice. Perfect for your glue dots or your dimensionals. I'm going to just use glue dots, and then do it with the little ones. It's a little bit harder with the little ones. Just a little bit, make it a little bit more stiff, but it's nice. Do the same thing. So I'm making these for my swaps for tonight, and I actually have a whole bowl full of fabulous butterflies, which is very exciting. I wanted to show you guys how to do it, so I didn't just cheat. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we get so I added a little bit of silver thread, and I find the best way to add the silver thread is to get a glue dot again. Did I set my glue dots? So I take one glue dot, I put it right here in the middle. Did it come off? It did not. Okay, actually, you know what I forgot to do? I was talking about I needed the glitter and I totally forgot what I was doing. Okay, so you need your glitter, your Wink of Stella. So I'll hold it so I don't ruin that glue dot, and just see how I'm just liberally coloring, and I do both sides of the wings because I love the glitter. It's so pretty. You can just hold it like that and it just goes swoosh. And get a lot more out. Do you guys see that? I'll remember to do it on the other one before I put the glue dot down. So do this before you put your glue dot on, so you don't have to be all so super careful like I am. But okay, all right, now back to where the glue dot. Okay, so get your silver thread, and I find with the silver thread, you put your glue dot on. This edge is bad, so let me cut my edge off. It's icky. And then I just put the silver thread edge in the glue dot, and then I use the glue dot. And I guess you could, you can't really, you can use this on a dimensional too if you want, or piece of tear and tape maybe, or snail. I think it's much harder to try to use glue because the glue doesn't dry quick enough to hold your thread. And then I just do a loop like this. So can you guys see that? I'm looping it. I'm trying to show you, and I spooled it too much. So just stand up, I can do it better. Just like that. So I did I usually do like 5 loops, either 3 on the top and 2 on the bottom, or 3 on the bottom and 2 on the top, depending on how you're feeling. See how that looks? Now, uh-oh, I didn't get that. I touched it. So just loop it. There we go. And I try to make sure I get the end, so my other end doesn't get out of control. And then add, I should have used 2 glue dots. Maybe you should use 2 glue dots. And then you add another glue dot on top so you can attach it to your card. I will use 2. I usually use 2 on each. I'm going to try to put it down. Can you guys see that? It's kind of a mess on the back side. Look, it looks really cool on the front side. Although I have this one little pieces drive me nuts. Okay, there we go. Muy bien. Okay, and then I'm putting the butterfly up here on the top on that side. See how pretty? Hi, Karen. Get that pretty? Oh, I just love the double side. Okay, and then make sure you put your glitter on before your glue dots. Your Wink of Stella, and wink them up good. I love Wink of Stella. And it also, the Wink of Stella, because you know you can watercolor with your Wink of Stella and add more color if you want. If you don't like the white edges, if you want to make your edges not white by adding like purple or more pink or whatever you want on there, you can use your Wink of Stella to add the color. But it also blends your color nicely. So let's let it dry. Oops. So I added more alcohol to this Wink of Stella. So usually when you first get your Wink of Stella, your new ones, they don't dribble. The alcohol, for some reason, just for me, I put too much in. I mean, it glitters good, but I make a huge mess. I put extra, it felt like kind of spooched out of the bottom. I'm trying to get it on here. See how pretty? Look how glittery. I just love it. I love the glitter. Okay. All right, then close that off. Actually, while these are drying, give that a second to dry. I'm going to do the same thing for these. So these ones are the ones I'm going to put on the back and on the inside. So I'm just going to color them now since I have it out. Because actually, if you let your Wink of Stella dry, it is a little wet. It takes a few seconds. That's how much I put on there was that it will mess with adhering of the glue dot. It won't stick as well because it's still a little damp from because I use a lot Wink of Stella. You probably don't have to use that much, but man, I love the Wink of Stella. I have like 5 of these going at the same time. They're so fabulous. Okay, so these ones I haven't curled because I'm just going to put them flat onto the cardstock. Okay, so here is, I just dropped let's see where it went, my Pick a Tool. Okay, so add a glue dot. Now, I was finding because I did add so much Wink of Stella that I was tearing the paper with my glue dots. So I usually like to put them on with the tool and then put it on here. See, is that cute? Okay, and then the other one I'm going to put right here by my sentiment. Oops, see, look, I tore it. I'm like, don't do that, and then I did it. All right. Let me put the one on. It's not going to work. Because I do put so much Wink of Stella on, it wants to pull up. There we go. And make sure you've got, I didn't want to mess with my curled wings. And then I'm just going to set it down right there. So it doesn't actually cover up the thank you, but it's right there next to it. Muy bien. What do you guys think? Can you guys see that? It's very shiny. You can see the shiny. Sweet. Okay, and then I'm going to add some of these lovely Gingham Gala sequins. We have there's some basic sequins ones too that are pretty awesome. Because I'm just going to use the circle-y ones, not the flowery ones. You just, let's see, just put those on there. Get another one. Now, I think these ones might be back ordered. I would definitely get them. I'm not sure when they're going to get back in, but they're super awesome. I love them. Look at how sparkly. So those self-adhesive sequins are pretty awesome. And like I said, I think the gingham ones might be back ordered, but they have some that are very similar that are the basic, because I'm just using the clear, that you can get that aren't. That is super awesome. What do you guys think? Pretty? Okay. And then we need to do our inside sheet. So for our inside piece, I cut a panel that's 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And I, of course, like to dress it up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get out the bubbles, and I'm just going to use the big bubbles or circles, whatever you want to call these, from the Butterfly Gala. And I'm going to go ahead and get out my powder pink. And I'm going to ink that up, and I'm going to do it right here on the side, just like that. See that? And then I'm also going to do it on the very back, because I really like adding this to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and add it right here to the back. Yay! Okay, close that up. Sorry, I was a little bit too aggressive with putting it back. Okay, and then I get my glue out again. And I'm going to glue these butterflies back into the inside of the card. So this one, I'm going to just put right here. Just like that. And then I need to put some on the inside. So you can barely see the bubbles. Just like that, can you guys see? And then add the glue to the back. Super sweet, super sweet. Add it. So this is fun. I don't usually do a inside or a card base that has half of it embossed. So it's fun to see that embossing. I got a little bit on my glue away. Just like that. I need to change my trimmer blade, because look, I have like a little edge. So I don't know if sometimes when you get your when your trimmer blades are just about ready to be replaced, you can get like it's a little bit too much of an edge. You can use your bone folder and smooth it out. So if you guys ever get that edge and you don't want it, you can just use your bone folder to smooth it out. And then that's usually the time to change your trimmer blade, is when it's starting to do that. But there you guys go. There's today's project. You guys like that butterfly? So the Butterfly Gala and the Beauty Abound set are both awesome sets. And they are great. They are great in their bundles, because I love the punch, and I need to do more with the framelits for the Beauty Abounds, and maybe I'll do that next week when I get back from on stage, which is so exciting. I'll have so much exciting things to show you guys next Monday, because we will get back like late Sunday night. I don't even know when we'll be back on Sunday night, but I will definitely still be here at some point on Monday to show you guys the awesome stuff. So again, like here's the big butterfly, and then I did the little butterfly, depending on what kind of a look you guys like. And again, you can change these to any of the other butterflies, because that's what's really fun about this set, is that you can actually make a bunch. And yes, it is a lot more to do double-sided, but man, it really makes it nice. I don't know if it's just because it's thicker then, but it's super nice. I just love it. Anyway, so I hope you guys liked today's project. I have all the measurements are on my blog already. I'm in Kylie's, Kylie Bertucci's, our training blog is today, so it should already be up. And you can get all of these products in my online store. And if you're watching the replay, please like my video and show me a little love. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, make sure you subscribe so you can get all of my videos. And you guys have a great rest of your day and rest of your week, and I can't wait to see you guys next week to show you all the awesome stuff from on stage. So anyway, happy crafting.